Hello everyone, this is Isam Esper from the support team of Electro Industries Gauge Tech. In this video, we will talk about how you can get the usage report and the custom usage report from the software called Energy Reporter. So on the Energy Reporter setting editor here, you have to hit Dashboard Viewer, and then it will take you to the software Energy Reporter Dashboard Viewer. Under the reports, we have generate usage report option and generate custom usage report. We would start talking about the usage reports by going to generate customer report. So we choose the customer first. Like we have here 2 customers, I would choose number 2. And we can hit options where we can change the file path location where it would be created, or you can give a different name than the default report name. And we can also change the format between PDF, RTF, or HTML. We have the option here for the single page summary. And because of that report is very big and had too much details, you can get just a page summary for every one of the meters in that location instead of getting all the details as you would see on the report when we will generate now. So after that, you choose the day for starting the report and choose the month that report would cover and hit generate. And because we had already generated that report before, so we are getting this message here, and it gives you the option to overwrite the report again. I would choose yes, and now the report is generating. So once it's done, it will give you the option to view the report. Before that, let me show you where that file would be saved. If you go to the C drive, users, public documents, Electro Industries, e-billing ext, reports, usage. And this is the file had been created now. So if we go back to the dashboard viewer and hit yes to view that report, we would see this PDF file. And as you can see, it has 40 pages. And it all depends on how many meters we have on that location and how many locations for that customer. So the first page, it's just a user summary for that month. And then the next page would give information about the meters in that location. Then the next page show the highest usage meter for that location. And then we have here a quick overview about the monthly usage for all the meters, and also we have the aggregated meter also usage. And then after that, we would start getting more details about every one of the meters and the usage for the usage information about every single meter, starting by the aggregated meter. So it starts with the usage during the month. And then we have the usage during the peak week and the usage during the peak day. After that, we have this diagrams which show the average hourly and then the average daily usage. And here we have a comparison between the usage of this month and the previous month. So the blue one is for December 2019 and the green bars here for November 2019. And the next one would be the comparison between the usage of this month comparing to the same month of the last year. But because we don't have that information on the DB file, so we are not seeing the green bars here. And the last one would be the usage based or compare on the temperature on that location. And also we don't have that information here. And then it would go to the next meter, as you can see, and the next meter also the same details information. So this is called the usage report, and as you can see, we have it as a PDF. So the other report we can get from reports here, it's called custom usage report. And this is a customizable report. I would start by generating the report to show you what we talk about, and then I would go ahead and talk about how we can program that or adjust that report. So by hitting that, we have the template here, which is the default, or if we want, we can create another one based on the customer and the location we want. Like I can choose customer number 2, I can choose that location, I can choose any of the meters, or if I want all the meters there, I will hit refresh and then choose the period I want to cover and hit generate. So once that file is generated, we got that Excel sheet here, which show the information for the site and the customer, the previous read, the previous read date, the current read date, and we have information about the charge, the consumption. And now I would show you how we can customize this report. And to do that, we have to go back to the Energy Reporter setting editor here, hit Edit Provider, Report Settings, Configure, Custom Usage Report. And here's where we can program that report. So as you can see, this is the report we are getting here. And you can see the column A is called the site number, and it's coming here from the fields of that report. And that means the location name, or the field would be getting that information from the location name from the database. And the same for the vendor number is the customer name. So let's start by going through the options here. So the report name can be changed, and you can hit the auto generate, and that would make the software generate that report like monthly or weekly or daily based on what we choose here. And we have the option for location report, so we would get that usage report for the location instead of getting all the information for every single meter. And we can choose also the start date. So I would choose monthly and the first day of the month as the starting of that report. So you can choose to have the report for all the customers, or if you want for one customer or one location. I would choose customer number 2 here. And we can go now to the reports field here, where we can change this heading and all the information here. By, for example, this one, instead of site number, I would change it to location. And for the customer name here, I would give it the name as a customer. And we can also add some fields here by hitting add. And the bottom here, we would choose from the available information. Like, for example, we can add the meter name, hit OK, and we will call this header as meter, for example. And if we want, we can take this to be after the customer. Then we will hit OK, store, exit. So if we go back now to the dashboard viewer, reports, generate custom usage report, and we can now either use that default, which we saved there, or we can override that. So we hit refresh and the same period here and hit generate. And as you can see now, instead of that site number, it names location, and instead of the vendor number, it's named now customer. And we got the meter names here. This is the item we added there to the report. And the last thing, I would show you where that file saved. So if you go to the C drive, users, public documents, Electro Industries, e-billing ext, reports, custom usage. And as you can see, we have the auto and the users. So the auto, that would be the reports would be generated automatically by the software. And this is the one which we are manually generating. So 02, this is the customer ID. And as you can see, this is the file we had just generated now. Thank you for watching.